AFL is one of the most popular sports in Australia, attracting more spectators than any other football code. And it's a game that inspires passion both on and off the field. It's that passion that players are keen to share not only to an audience at home, but also abroad. And in this case, it's a group of young Aboriginal players from Port Adelaide showcasing the league on a trip of a lifetime to China. He's the gun player that's been closely watched by the AFL. Kieran Aslam is just 18 years old, but he has a big future on the field.
Ever since I could pretty much walk, I've had a footy in my hand, so I really like kicking around and that. And as soon as I got old enough, I just put my hand up and joined a team, and I really loved it from there. So I just kept going and haven't stopped since.
And the word I'm going to say is "oa." That means yes. Say "oa."
He was born in Adelaide, but his family lives in regional South Australia. He's now a key member of Port Adelaide's AFL Aboriginal Academy.
AFL is definitely a big role for me, big goal. It's what I do for the rest of my life, you know. I just love the game and yeah, it's very fun, I like it.
He and 14 other players are touring China with Port Adelaide's Aboriginal AFL Academy. They've been selected not only for their footy success, but their dedication and their skills off the field.
Being part of the academy, you have, to come on this China trip, you have to finish school and get good grades and be good all year at school and get good reports from the teachers because our staff out here at the academy ring up the schools and stuff. So as long as you get a good report and good grades and that, you should be right.
Port Adelaide is the first AFL club to have an Aboriginal academy, with curriculum being the core of the program. Its dual goal is to coach the students on the field, but encourage them to strive at school.
That's really, really important from us as a club, and what we're saying to them, if you do all those right things, stay in school, and we'll create opportunities and rewards for that hard work.
Paul Vandenberg is the manager of the Aboriginal program at Port Adelaide. He too is an Indigenous Australian. He was 13 years old when he took his first trip overseas. He's hoping this China tour will give the group the same head start.
This trip to China is international travel. I can't speak highly enough on what that does for a young person in terms of life skills and getting them out of their comfort zone. And we certainly pushed the boundaries with these boys quite a bit throughout the year about getting them out of their comfort zone. And I think that this is a perfect example.
Part of the China experience is taking on local teams. The Hong Kong Dragons are undefeated in the Asian AFL Championships and are honoured to be included on such an historic tour.
It's absolutely amazing. The boys are tremendously excited. You know, I'd honestly say in the 25 or 26 year history of the club, this game holds real significance. We feel very privileged for these guys to come up from Australia who are super talented in the future of the AFL potentially, and we're just rapt.
It's a smaller field than the ones at home and a very different setting to the club in Adelaide. Even so, the Academy's team came out trumps. And while it's the victories on the field that are championed by this team, Kieran Aslam says it's the cultural exposure that makes this trip a life changer. And without the Academy, he believes he wouldn't have been able to achieve his dreams.
I wouldn't be where I was. I took a lot out of the academy this year, so they definitely developed me as a player and as a person as well.